أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانهر إن شانئك هو الأبتر. صدق الله مولانا العظيم. Honorable my brother President Tayyip Erdogan, President of Republic of Turkey, Honorable Mustafa Sinto, Speaker of Grand Turkish National Assembly, Honorable General Hulusi Akar, Minister National Defense of Turkey, Honorable Admiral Amjad Khan Niazi, Chief of Naval Staff of Pakistan, Honorable Ministers, Excellencies, guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. It's a great pleasure to be here again, visiting my second home. And it is another great day in our historical relations and brotherhood to be here and witness launching of second Miljam Khyber for Pakistan Navy. My brother President Tayyip Erdogan, this occasion takes me back to 1920s when our brothers and sisters in Turkey were fighting the war of freedom, and Muslims of subcontinent were launching a movement in favor of this great war of freedom in Turkey. Mothers, sisters were donating their bangles. Shopkeepers, farmers, students were raising funds for their Turkish brothers to have this contribution, humble contribution towards Turkish great fight for freedom. And that's how this history of our relations went on, strengthening from pillar to post. And little did our forefathers knew that whatever humble contribution they are making for their brothers and sisters in Turkey will not only be remembered by Turkish nation for all times to come, but Turkey would stand by Pakistan through thick and thin. Turkey would stand by Pakistan during earthquakes, during floods, and supporting Pakistan's cause at every international forum. And Turkey would never hesitate to come to Pakistan's rescue. Our forefathers did not know about this. They simply were doing their religious and brotherly role to support their brothers and sisters in Turkey. But today in Turkish schools and Turkish universities and colleges, it is in their curricula, and it is clearly explained to students what Muslims of subcontinent did for Turkish brothers and sisters. My dear brother President Tayyip Erdogan, you are a very visionary leader, and I don't say this just to please you. I say this as an article of faith with me. Your vision, your dynamic leadership has transformed this great nation, Turkey, into a very modern society. And under your watch, social welfare projects have been accomplished in a manner and in a style unheard of. Today, in the far-flung areas of Turkey, mothers and children, boys and girls, and elderly people get medicine, high-quality medical treatment, education, jobs, and you have strengthened industry and agriculture. This is because of your dynamism and your great leadership. Brother President Tayyip Erdogan, today we are here to witness this launching of this wonderful ship for Pakistan Navy. And that goes to explain in no uncertain terms that Pakistan and Turkey are deeply engaged in promoting our defense capabilities for peace, to ward off aggression. And as they say, if you want to live in peace, you must be prepared for war. So this is not for aggression. This is for defense. And I would like to propose my brother President Tayyip Erdogan and to great minds sitting here, both Pakistani and Turkish experts, Turkish Navy officers and Pakistani naval officers, and those workers who have done a great job to build this wonderful ship, that let us further enhance our production capacities. Let us further cooperate in this field to ensure that peace restores in this world. Today, this world is facing great tensions. This conflict of Russia and Ukraine has created multifarious problems for global societies. And I must commend your efforts and deeply appreciate your wisdom by brokering deal for shipments of wheat parcels from Ukraine. Otherwise, wheat and other commodities were getting in great shortage around the globe. And developing countries like Pakistan were facing serious difficulties. We are a developing country. Our import bill of oil and petroleum products have touched during the last year to the tune of $25 billion. And that's why we are wanting to immediately shift towards solar energy, towards wind power, towards hydel power generation. And my second home, Turkey, has great potential. Turkish investors, Turkish businessmen have great potential to invest in these fields already. Turkish investments in solar and hydel power and wind power are available in Pakistan. I want to make use of this opportunity to propose to you, my dear brother President Tayyip Erdogan, that let's join hands together and get rid of high carbon emissions, cut our import bills, and let's really promote investments in these fields. Solar energy will be produced by sun, given by Allah Almighty. Wind, hawa. I think in Turkey, also you say wind, hawa, I believe. And then hydel power generation. All this put together will make great sense and make great vision for promoting investments between our two brotherly countries. I think those do not commensurate with our historical relations and our brotherhood. I think under your great leadership, I think we stand and we have a great chance to move forward in this field as well. I want only a brother would do it. Only a family member would do it. And this also reminds me, Brother President, of 2010, when floods hit Punjab, the province of Punjab, and you were kind to visit yourself the flood hit areas, and I was with you, with former Prime Minister Makhdoom Yusuf Raza Gilani, and my sister, Madam Amin Tayyib Erdogan, was also over there. And not only Turkish government donated funds, but the people of Turkey in Istanbul and Ankara, in the streets, raised funds for those flood-affected people. My sister, Madam Amin Erdogan, she donated her bracelet. What else is a manifestation of this brotherhood? So I want to conclude that we are two great nations. We have unique relations. We are wedded into relations which no power in the world can breach it or weaken it. So let's celebrate this great event and resolve that together we will march forward with a sense of pride and progress and prosperity, bringing happiness to both the nations, Turk people, our brothers, and Pakistani people, and of course, people around the globe. I would like to once again thank you all, and Yashasın Türkiye Pakistan kardeşliği, Pakistan Türkiye dosti zindabad.
वज़ीर आज़म मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ इस्तांबुल शिपयार्ड पर PNS खैबर की लॉन्चिंग तकरीब से खिताब कर रहे थे। उन्होंने कहा कि आज इस तारीखी तकरीब में शिरकत के लिए हम सब इकट्ठे हुए हैं। अपने दूसरे घर तुर्की का दोबारा दौरा करने पर खुश हूँ। वज़ीर आज़म ने जहाज की तैयारी में हिस्सा लेने वालों को खिराज तहसीन पेश किया और उन्होंने कहा कि आज का दिन हमारे तारीखी ताल्लुकात में एक अजीम दिन है। पाकिस्तान और तुर्की के दरमियान गहरे तारीखी ताल्लुकात हैं। तुर्की ने हमेशा मुश्किल वक्त में हमेशा पाकिस्तान का भरपूर साथ दिया है। तुर्की हर आलमी फोरम पर पाकिस्तान का हमेशा साथ देता आया है।
Muhabbetle, hürmetle selamlıyorum. Esselamu aleyküm ve rahmetullahi ve berekatüh. Kardeşim Shahbaz Sharif'i yeniden ülkemizde misafir etmenin bahtiyarlığını yaşıyorum. Bir kez de sizlerin huzurunda kendisine ve heyetine İstanbul'umuza
to Istanbul.
Kardeş Pakistan'la
Welcome
savunma
to your home.
sanayi ilişkilerimizi taçlandıran en önemli işbirliği projelerimiz arasında
One of the most important cooperation projects that crown our partnership with Pakistan is the Miljam project. Today we will be carrying out the launching ceremony of Khyber, a corvette, a part of Miljam project. That's why we gathered here together. From the workers to engineers, anyone who contributed to this project, I would like to congratulate each one of them on behalf of myself and my nation.
milli mücadele günlerimizde
During our Independence War days, the Pakistani brothers and sisters,
aldırmadan bizlere
despite
verdiği
all the
desteği
difficulties they had to endure, extended their support to us, which we have never forgotten. Pakistan
koruma sahibi olmuş.
has always had a unique place in the hearts of Turkish
Önemli bir
people.
kısmını sular altında bırakan sel felaketi sonrasında
After the flood disaster,
85
the
milyon olarak
scenes
hepimizin yüreğini dağladı.
wrenched the hearts of every one of us as the 85 million people.
Oluşturduğumuz
Due to
hava
the
köprüsüyle
brotherly relations, we have created
Pakistan halkı için
an air bridge, and together with our humanitarian trains, we mobilized all our means and resources for our Pakistani brothers and sisters.
felaketinin yaralarını sarmaya başladıklarını görmekten
We are really pleased with the fact that our Pakistani brothers and sisters are healing their wounds inflicted as a result of the flood disasters.
gelecekte de
In order to overcome those
Pakistan'ın yanında
challenging times, we will continue to stand with Pakistan as we have stood with them in the past.
değerli kardeşlerim,
Dear
bu sene
brothers and sisters,
Pakistan'la diplomatik ilişkilerimizin tesisinin
this year we are marking the
yıl dönümünü
75th
idrak ediyoruz.
year anniversary of the establishment of diplomatic relations between our countries.
Ve
Our
potansiyeliyle
solidarity
mütenasip şekilde
is
stratejik bir perspektifle
getting stronger with a strategic perspective every passing day thanks
bu
to our
işbirliğinin önemli
great
stratejik
bonds.
yanlarından biridir.
And defense industry is one of the most important pillars of this solidarity and cooperation. Just like Turkey, Pakistan, due to the instabilities in its proximate geography, has been facing with certain challenges for a while.
Saldırıları başta oldu.
Starting with the attacks of the terrorist organizations, our Pakistani brothers and sisters have to fight with many simultaneous ongoing threats. As a country who has been fighting against the terrorist organizations for an uninterrupted 40 years of a time frame, we really know well what kind of pains that our Pakistani brothers and sisters have felt in their hearts. So that's why I would like to thank each one of you and the Pakistani nation on behalf of myself and my nation for showing solidarity with us after the terror attack that took place in Istanbul.
Sınırlarımız içinde ve dışında sürdüreceğimizin altını
Once again, I would like to reiterate that we will continue to fight against any form of terror inside and outside of our borders.
düşmanlarından döktükleri her damla kanın hesabını
Every drop of blood shed by those terrorist organizations will be avenged
her türlü ömürlerini
in
bu halde
retaliation.
bizden kopartılan öğretmenlerimizin 5 yaşındaki masum
Our teachers and the 5-year-old
yüzlerine bakamayız.
innocent children who have been martyred
Aziz şehitlerimizin ruhlarını
due to the
muhafaza edecek,
terror attacks,
onlara mahcup olacak
their
bir adım
responsibilities are upon our shoulders in the judgment day.
DAEŞ'la mücadele kisvesi altında
Under the disguise of fighting against Daesh,
uzantısını silaha ve desteğe boğanların da
the ones who are supporting the offshoots of the terrorist organization in Syria shouldn't call upon us for calmness.
sahada
Daesh, which is the result of a project, is fought by us on the battleground. There is only one NATO ally who fought against the Daesh on site. As a result, no one can teach us a lesson in the fight against the terrorism. Whenever there is a even small attack on their lands, they have come thousands of kilometers away from their homeland and destroyed everything, so they cannot expect from us to show tolerance to those terrorist organizations. The Republic of Turkey is determined to continue its strategy of eradicating terror at its source. In addition to all of those, thanks to the developments and achievements that the Turkey had in recent years, has already become a very important regional and global actor. Turkey is not limited to its borders, but together with its brothers, friends, and allies, Turkey represents a greater strength and power. Without a doubt, the defense industry contributed remarkably to this point. Thanks to the level that we have reached in defense industry, thanks to God, We manage all the processes that we are involved in without asking for the permission of anyone else. Taking a look at the statistics, in 2002, we only had 62 defense industry projects, but today, the defense industry projects have already superseded 752. In 2012, the budget of defense industry projects was only $5.5 billion, but today we have the budget of $75 billion of defense industry projects. In that sense, as of the end of this year, our bilateral trade will reach $4 billion with Pakistan, from helicopters to fighter jets to ships. We will be producing those systems that we need. We design them locally, we produce them locally, and we develop them locally. There are only few countries who can design, build, and produce the national warship. We are one of those top 10 countries. Together with our sea platforms designed and built in our Navy and shipyard, we are really proud. Thanks to the MILGEM project, the fighter jets with the cutting-edge technology has the competitive advantage globally. Up until now, we have launched 4 of our corvettes. Sancaktar and Bayraktar, the amphibious ships, are at the service of our Navy. The first intelligence ship of Turkey is Ufuk, and we have commissioned it this year. The keel-laying of Hızır Reis and Salman Reis welding ceremony, one of the first national submarines, have been carried out as of this year. Sancar, Mir, Albatros, Marlin projects are the projects through which we will hopefully achieve the commissioning of drones into our Navy. Hopefully, in 2023, we will witness many first innovations in our Navy. Kızıl Elma, our fighter jet, is about to be produced, and the motor integration, the engine integration tests have been completed successfully, and he will fly for the first time in 2023. And as of next year, we will launch our national fighter jet for the first time. Our long missiles, Bozdoğan, Karaok, and Gökdoğan, will be also commissioned in 2023. At the same time, the national submarine, artificial intelligence, and in the fields of robotics, we have initiated many projects, and as swiftly as possible, we will complete all those projects. In the field of defense, we will carry Turkey to the first place in the Super League, and until we accomplish it, we will continue to work day and night. Distinguished guests, as the Republic of Turkey, we do not produce those systems alone, but at the same time, we are sharing those products with the brotherly and ally countries like Pakistan. In order to intensify and strengthen the defense infrastructure of Pakistan, we extend any support that we can. In that regard, with the MILGEM Corvette project that we have undersigned, we have provided great achievements to our cooperation in the field of defense industry. 4 Milgem corvette is designed and produced under the scope of this project, and the ships are about to be produced completely. Two of those corvettes are built inside of Turkey, and the other two is being built in Pakistan. Additionally, the additional parts and the ammunitions of those corvettes are again selected from our national products. Together with Mr. President Alvi, we have participated in the killing ceremony and the launching ceremony of Babil. And Bedil ship was launched in Karachi, if you remember. And today, under the scope of Pakistan Milgem Corvette project, we carry out the launching ceremony of the third ship, Khyber, and our fourth ship, if God is willing, will be delivered to our Pakistani brothers and sisters as of February 2025. We are determined and have the common will of strengthening our partnership in the field of defense industry. By improving our partnership and cooperation with Pakistan in every field, I am certain that we will present a role model, an exemplary model of cooperation and collaboration with Pakistan. May God open our path forward. So with those ideas in my mind, once again, I hope and pray that Pakistan Milgem project to be auspicious for our countries. I once again would like to congratulate and thank all workers and engineers who contributed to the realization of this project. I also would like to thank my dear brother Shahbaz Sharif and his delegation for sharing this joy and excitement with us. I salute you all once again with love and respect. Turkey, Pakistan, Zindabad.
We have been listening to Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan address.
ترکیہ کے صدر رجب طیب اردوان استنبول میں شپ یارڈ پر تیسرے PNS خیبر کی لانچنگ تقریب سے خطاب کر رہے تھے. انہوں نے اس جہاز کی تیاری میں حصہ لینے والے تمام افراد کو خراج تحسین پیش کرتے ہوئے کہا کہ دو طرفہ دفاعی تعاون باہمی تعلقات کا اہم ستون ہے. پاک ترک ماہرین اس پروجیکٹ کی کامیابی کے لیے اہم کردار ادا کر رہے ہیں. پاکستان اور ترکی کی دوستی کے حوالے سے ان کا یہ کہنا تھا کہ پاکستان اور ترکیہ کے درمیان جو دوستی ہے گہری اور منفرد ہے اور یہ تعلقات انتہائی طویل عرصے پر محیط ہیں. پاکستان میں جو سیلابی صورتحال آئی ترکیہ نے ہر ممکن پاکستان کی مدد کی. مستقبل میں بھی پاکستان کے ساتھ ترکیہ اسی طرح کھڑا رہے گا جس طرح ماضی میں کھڑا رہا ہے. ہر گزرتے وقت کے ساتھ ان کا یہ کہنا تھا کہ پاکستان اور ترکیہ کے جو تعلقات ہیں وہ گہرے اور مضبوط سے مضبوط تر ہوئے ہیں. پاکستان اور ترکیہ دہشت گردی کے خاتمے کے لیے متحد ہیں. دہشت گردوں کے خلاف زیرو ٹالرنس کی پالیسی پر عمل پیرا ہیں. ایسا کہنا تھا ترکیہ کے صدر رجب طیب اردوان کا. اور یہ آپ لانچنگ کی تقریب دیکھ رہے ہیں, افتتاح کر رہے ہیں. دونوں رہنما اس وقت موجود ہیں. افتتاح کر دیا گیا ہے. وزیر اعظم محمد شہباز شریف اور ترک صدر رجب طیب اردوان دونوں اس وقت موجود ہیں. اور پاک بحریہ کے لیے 4 ملزم کووڈ جہازوں میں سے تیسرے جہاز PNS خیبر کا افتتاح دونوں رہنماؤں نے کر دیا ہے. مشترکہ افتتاح کیا گیا ہے دونوں رہنماؤں کی جانب سے. دونوں ممالک کے درمیان مشترکہ تعاون پر مبنی ملزم منصوبہ دونوں ممالک کے تعلقات کی خاص طور جو اسٹریٹجک پارٹنرشپ ہے اس میں انتہائی اہمیت کا حامل ہے, ایک اہم سندمیل کی حیثیت رکھتا ہے. دونوں رہنما اس وقت لانچنگ تقریب میں موجود ہیں اور تیسرے PNS خیبر کا افتتاح کر دیا گیا ہے. یہ تاریخی مناظر ہیں جو اس وقت ہم آپ کے ساتھ شیئر کر رہے ہیں. اس سے قبل اگر ہم بات کریں تو پاک بحریہ کے پہلے کووڈ PNS بابر کی لانچنگ تقریب اگست 2021 میں ہوئی تھی اور یہ تقریب بھی استنبول میں ہی ہوئی تھی. اور آج تیسرے PNS خیبر کی افتتاحی تقریب ہے جس کا افتتاح کر دیا گیا ہے, لانچ کر دیا گیا ہے. دونوں رہنماؤں وزیر اعظم محمد شہباز شریف اور ترک صدر رجب طیب اردوان نے مشترکہ افتتاح کیا ہے تیسرے PNS خیبر کا.